After Alexa Bliss picking up a huge win against her rival Maurice, despite Carmella trying to cost her the match a couple of moments ago. Next up we have Riddle versus Legend Killer, which could be more heated. I mean, a couple of months ago, Riddle tried to make his return to NXT, but for still unclear reason, Legend Killer attacked him in a vicious ambush and continues it for the next week as well. And then 2 weeks later, after this tag, they had a official backstage brawl, which was surprisingly won by Riddle. And then Legend Killer cost Riddle a match against Azrael, and they had a pay-per-view match, a last man standing match, which Legend Killer completely destroyed Riddle. And after the match, the other half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton, had some harsh words for Legend Killer, but it was just words because security on the way separate Orton or Legend Killer from one another before things could get started between those two as well. And yeah, then the following NXT and after the pay-per-view match, it was Randy Orton versus Legend Killer in the main event, and Legend Killer's respect shown to the match towards Randy Orton cost him in the end the matchup. And then Legend Killer attacked Riddle again, and they had their matches where Randy Orton even saved, tried to be there for his friend, for his teammate, and Legend Killer then snapped and get on Orton's head, which even after RKOing Randy Orton and hit him with a super kick, Orton then snapped and attacked Legend Killer, which cost his teammate the matchup. So yeah, I don't know how Riddle felt about it, but what I do know is that Legend Killer then had supposed to be a tag team match against RK Bro, the Raw Tag Team Champion, but he refused to take a tag team partner. He said, I take on them all by myself. If I can't beat them by myself, then I die trying. And he didn't die, but he failed on trying to beat them, unsurprisingly. But what he did do is then injuring Riddle with vicious assault after vicious assault, and which let Riddle miss out a second takeover pay-per-view match against Legend Killer. Instead, Randy Orton filled in, but also got attacked on the week before the pay-per-view match, which resulted in an easy win for Legend Killer against Orton. And well, why the beef? Also, don't forget then, Orton returned and almost cost Legend and almost get his Rumble qualifier match caused by Legend Killer, but he prevailed against the phenomenal AJ Styles and qualified for the Rumble, while Legend Killer almost lost his Rumble qualifier to Massman because of Randy Orton's interference. And but Legend Killer prevailed via countout, and then Orton and Legend Killer had their match on Raw 2 weeks ago, which where Riddle make a surprise return and helping out his teammate Randy Orton against Legend Killer, which maybe was one reason why Orton won the match. And well, in the Royal Rumble match, it was Legend Killer and Orton going at each other, Riddle and Legend Killer getting at each other, and then it was Riddle eliminating Randy Orton, while Legend Killer surprisingly in this Royal Rumble debut not just making a strong performance, but also being in the final three alongside two living legends, Rey Mysterio and the returning legend Kane. And Rey Mysterio won this match, but impressive shown by Legend Killer. And now let's see if the same can be said here about tonight. But don't forget, last Sunday at the Royal Rumble, Legend Killer was only involved in the Royal Rumble match. He also tried to help Mr. Morrison get the tag titles of RK Bro, Riddle and Orton, but failed to do so. Now we have Riddle versus Legend Killer here tonight, and I'm wondering if the elimination from Riddle and Orton caused some conflict between those two, but because of so we have conflict versus conflict for the tag titles next between after Retribution, Mace and T-Bar with their miscommunication issues of after the last weeks became number one contender for our Raw tag titles. So just saying, it could be miscommunication versus miscommunication, as Riddle almost got jumped by Legend Killer but was ready for it, or maybe Legend Killer botched it in the eyes of many people would call it, but in my opinion there's no botch, there's just miscalculations, you know. As Legend Killer tossing Riddle around, whipcord lariat from Legend Killer. And yeah, it's close of calling the ref off, but hopefully not. I mean, it's Legend Killer, and again vicious assault. Knee to Riddle's face. We don't know why Legend Killer has so much hate to it towards Riddle. We don't know why it started. As back first goes Riddle against the barricade. As Riddle with the reversal. As Riddle sweeping Legend Killer inside the ring. As now official on the way, headbutt from Riddle to Legend Killer. I don't know why the ref didn't check on Legend Killer, but alright. It's not unnecessary for the official to check on the safety of combatants. And I mean, I don't want to call him out on the spot, but I would like to see him checking out on the safety of both combatants. As Riddle gets some good offense zone, but their Legend Killer with the roll up. But he reversed to take the win there. Like he did on so many times, which cost him so many times, which spear got avoided by Riddle. Backbreaker there to some blows from Legend Killer. And also don't forget the 6-person tag match between Masked Man and RK Bro against Legend Killer, Miz and Morrison took place on last week on NXT, which was won by Masked RK Bro. Flashback there from Riddle and from Legend Killer to Riddle, and showing everybody his opinion about Riddle and them. Legend Killer only cares about himself, huge white left and right, and then a backbreaker from this Legend Killer dude. Running to the ropes, going for a big splash, nope, Riddle avoiding it. Punch got avoided there from Legend Killer. Huge spear to Riddle. As you look where it goes, the strikes. Chop after chop, strike after strike. And with the teardrop suplex. Riddle goes in the cover, will be enough, nope. Not even close. Huge spear from the Legend Killer. He strikes and up. Riddle avoiding it. Is Legend Killer avoiding Riddle as well. So now face first goes Riddle there in the corner. Hip attack there from Legend Killer to follow it up. A stomp on every body part, much like Riddle's teammate, the other half of our World Tag Team Champion Randy Orton does. It's menacing as much as it's despicable. That's what Legend Killer is all about, the man of the 5-star matches. Huge spear there to Riddle. Will be enough? No, he even stopped the count, but I think Riddle's hand was under the rope or on the rope. So, it don't matter, huge kicks and strikes are from Legend Killer. Riddle there. Swing awareness. Huge kick out avoided by Legend Killer with elbow wheels. Also don't forget, like I said already a couple of times during the show, later tonight we have our world titles being defended from both women's and male parts. Huge TKO from Legend Killer to Riddle. As don't forget, it will be the Bianca Belair invoking her rematch clause here tonight against Asuka in order to regain the title, and so is Finn Balor against Dolph Ziggler and Bob, the new champion, and Bobby Lashley. As Riddle feeling good about himself after getting the trash out of the ring, and perhaps his mind. I mean, can't say anything bad against Legend Killer's in-ring, but his attitude, whole different story. But with a sheep shot, takes advantage, neck breaker, the vicious neck breaker now, getting an RKO and
now he's controlling the pace of this one. And Riddle needs to find that spark.
It's Legend Killer, coat breaker.
You're gonna need your back adjusted after that one.
A Legend Killer. What has he in his mind? Oh, surfboard. Nope. Stomps to the back. And now a big splash again. As Riddle's already busted open. Legend Killer recover. Nope. Avoids it yet again. Usually would go for it, but the hatred gets the better of him perhaps. Knee to the face of Riddle. It cost him so many matches, but mostly against Randy Orton, Riddle's teammate. Second knee from Legend Killer there. And we all know how much Legend Killer would love to eliminate Randy Orton in the Royal Rumble. But he eliminated Riddle, so yeah. Another big time spear, another avoiding kick out there from Legend Killer. Says, usually I would go for the cover, but not tonight. Tonight I want to destroy my rival. Kick to the midsection of Riddle, but we still know what the issue came from, but it got heated and I don't know if it can go to an end. What a knee from Riddle there to Legend Killer. Legend Killer back to his feet. And even countering Riddle with the elbows to the nutsack. Shop got even reversed by Legend Killer. Huge spear finds its mark again and again and again. And another terminating knee. Legend Killer goes on the cover yet again. He says, Usually, I think usually it would go for the cover, but tonight it's not about winning a match, it's about destroying the rival. Here tonight. Vicious move to the already busted open Riddle. How much more can he take? It's left and right from Legend Killer, but Riddle fighting back. As now lifting him up and down, small package. Suplex into the bridge. Will this be enough? 1, 2, no. Before 2, but there's Randy Orton's music playing. Why is he here for? To help out his teammate, or will he turn against him? Or maybe some mind games from Legend Killer because it's also his music. As Riddle don't see anybody, the ref's also confused by this. From behind, Orton with a chair. Orton with a chair smacking Riddle. Maybe he hadn't forgotten about Riddle. Eliminating at the Royal Rumble. Orton turning against the crowd, turning against Riddle here tonight. As Legend Killer now enjoying this kick and striking combination. As he gets the official, gets him off the apron. A shoulder taker now. And the chair Orton introduced against Riddle. Are planning it. Onto the ground. It's Legend Killer. Something dangerous planned with Riddle up on the shoulder. TKO, but not on the chair. He missed it, thank goodness. As Riddle out of the way, but not the spear. Not the spear on the cover this time. But the ref got the chair. Now he dropped it. 1, 2, can it be? 3, it is. No, it's not. After Orton turned, stabbed his teammate Riddle in the back. Here tonight. Riddle with the reversal. As a crowd in shock and disbelief that Orton turned against Riddle. Riddle's busted open. Another kill from Legend Killer. Another cutter. I think it's not an RKO, it's a cutter from Legend Killer. The RKO is more powerful. Of course, huge kick that to the face of Riddle, which leveled Riddle. I can't even talk about what we've seen here tonight. I'm speechless about what Orton did. Just between his own partners. Dragon twist into a cutter from Legend Killer. The ref finally ejected chair Orton brought in. Legend Killer missing the spear. Elbow reversal to the open wounds of Riddle. Lariat from Legend Killer. Goes for the big splash.
He now just looks helpless to every attack. Yeah, this flurry's proven to be quite the challenge for him here.
As Legend Killer tried to get Riddle, but Riddle gets Legend Killer instead. Look at this, shifting momentum after shifting momentum. Huge knee. What a bicycle knee from Riddle. Which strike after strike after strike. Elbow reverse from Legend Killer. Spear. Will this be enough? 1, 2. Sweet it is. No, it's not. Riddle kicking out the last possible second. Legend Killer can't believe it. Despite everything, Riddle has shown off how tough he is. Got lifted up and down. And knee to the open wounds. How much more can Riddle take? I mean, he showed how tough he is, but how much more of this can he take? So that powerbomb from Legend Killer. Huge variation of it. Another spear. To the already wounded ribs. Which terrific combo with the kicks. Legend Killer. Celebrating himself. Perhaps he mocking the downed Riddle. With the famous Randy Orton pose. And now what is in his mind? Looking perhaps for a jump back suplex. Yes. As Riddle, dragon screw. With ring awareness indeed. As Riddle going for the kick, but nope. Legend Killer was ready for it. Takedown. Huge strikes from Legend Killer to the open wounds. But I think the wounds will heal, but will the inner wounds of Riddle heal after the betrayal by Orton, despite being current tag champ with Riddle. which kicks there from Legend Killer to Riddle. Usually it's a breakup as if with a team was issues or just lost the tag titles, but that's not the case tonight. Huge invert DDT from Riddle. As now Legend Killer looking for yet again the TKO whack attack, but Riddle was ready with the inverted DDT. They know each other so well. I mean, if they the wildly springboard into a knee. Wow! Good offense from Riddle. Legend Killer missed whatever that he has planned, got sleeper slam. Second time we've seen it tonight. First time was by Alexa Bliss a couple of moments ago in her heated match with Maurice. Huge punches there to Legend Killer, goes on the cover, will be enough. One. No, not even one. That's how tough Legend Killers. We saw this, the folks of NXT saw it, how tough this guy is and how good this guy is. With 5-star matches with the likes of Blue Falcon, Clark, Zero. Hot shot from the apron. He also at one stage come close of being North American champion, coming close of being #1 contender for the NXT championship. As Riddle gets stopped by Legend Killer from the middle rope with a neck breaker. Very creative. Indeed there. As Riddle with a right hook looking for another springboard. But this time Legend Killer could avoid it. Flatliner. Legend Killer yet again tried to crush Riddle with another big time splash. As RKO connecting. Go for the pin. Will this be enough to put Riddle away? Ref is counting. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Riddle. Yes, yes. Somehow he stays alive despite everything. As Legend Killer can't believe it.
How many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore.
Yeah, me neither. I thought it could be it for sure. Legend Killer jacks Riddle off the apron, sending it. Off the apron goes Legend Killer. As ref counting up both men, because this is a normal matchup, despite everything happened here tonight. Face first go to Riddle against the announce table. Legend Killer, but Riddle's fighting back, like the tough warrior that he is. Up and down goes Legend Killer with the suplex. Ref's counting. Riddle back inside the ring. He says, Legend Killer, bring it on. You want me? Come on, bring it. Ref's at 4 already for Legend Killer. Ref's at 5. Halfway there. Yet against another sheep shot. Neckbreaker. Slingshot into neckbreaker from Legend Killer. Spearing Riddle. Nope, he blocks the spear somehow with his fists. Bad fists, I've never seen this before. Hot shot from Riddle to Legend Killer again. As Legend Killer goes angry on the outside. He's throwing punches at the air and stuff, and now he's on the apron. Yet against the trap works out with the neck breaker after the kicks. Which lefts and right from Legend Killer, backbreaker. To the dislike of the audience. As Riddle with the reversal. Belly to belly suplex. As Riddle climbing to the tops. And for something big. Can he deliver? Nope, Legend Killer stopping him. Legend Killer tried to snap the neck perhaps of Riddle. As they can't get over the fact that Orton betrayed Riddle here tonight. Stabbing him in the back with a steel chest shot. Right into the face. Which kicks there from Legend Killer in this awesome matchup. And this heated, very intense matchup. Springboard from Riddle, yet again Legend Killer walking off. Who does he think he is? Samoa Joe? As Legend Killer with the punch of Riddle there. Lifting Riddle up with the Irish curse. Into the white noise. And now looking for the knee. Yet again. Legend Killer following into Riddle. Riddle's being off. 1, 2, 3. No, almost. Understandably so, Michael. Storm gets attacked from Legend Killer on Riddle's. Legend Killer gets frustrated. 2 times he tried to win desperately, but he couldn't. Stomp to the chest yet again. It's Legend Killer focusing the attack on the arm. Come on, Riddle. You fight too much. to not reward yourself here tonight. Another belly to belly suplex. Like a big wobble trap, sleeper slam there, but both guys are at this point. Headbutt to the back of the head there. Kick to the back as well. As Riddle tried to fly with a senton. I thought he was going for the proplex, but nope. But could look for the bro mission. Yes, he goes for it. Will he tap out? Legend Killer taps. He lost to Riddle. Despite Orton helping him out, but Riddle's fighting was too much for Legend Killer to overcome.
Here's another look at some of the previous action, giving their
Okay, with this big splash to Riddle there. And a knee from Legend Killer. Here we see some highlights.
Here is your winner, Riddle.
It's Riddle fought to all, and the crowd enjoying his win. He fought to betrayal, he fought to being busted open, he fought to hate, and he rewarded himself here tonight.